Hello and welcome to another episode of in-depth PC building tutorial. In this episode we will be installing the graphics card. In this case we're actually going to install two graphics cards in SLI, and we're going to use the Gainward Phantom 3GB models which have a radiator looking design for its cooler and a nice black PCB. And let's get ahead with the installation. This should be very exciting. And first of all, you need to remove some of the back plates here, and to do that you just simply take out the thumb screw, and you should first check which spots it takes up, but I'm gonna loosen up some of the screws so I can actually get them off with my thumbs. So anyways, we're gonna install the first card at the top lane, and it's gonna take up the second and third PCI slots on the case. So we're just gonna remove those. First we take off the thumb screws, and one of those falls down, and let's hold on to the next one so it doesn't fall off and damage anything. This time it just fell on top of the power supply, which is okay. And then we, as I told you earlier with the cable management, these cards have a small indent here, and I like to run my cables through here to the power supply spot at the top. So I have this cable over here, but I can just easily manage it and put it through that. So now we're just gonna insert the graphics card. Make sure it lines up with the PCI X16 lane over there. Just push it in gently. Again, do not use any force. There is no need to use any force whatsoever. And now it's secured in, won't come out, but we still need to add the thumb screw. Here we could add just two thumb screws right away. This way we won't lose the thumb screws either, which is a very good thing, because it's not nice to lose your thumb screws. And now, as you can see, the graphics card is installed. It still needs power here, but if you can see the cable that goes for the CPU power, it goes behind the graphics card and looks really neat. You're not even going to notice that when you have your second graphics card for SLI. But so I plugged in the power to the modular power supply, and now I have these two connectors, and I actually need two of these for the card. It has one 8-pin and one 6-pin, so most likely you're gonna have 2+6 pin connector, and you can usually just plug those in, but I'm just gonna directly plug them in here like so, and then take the other one. And once you have those installed, you just add all the other necessary power cables and you're done. So once you have everything set up and your power cords lined up, all you need to do is add an SLI bridge and make sure it goes the right way around. And if you have two-way SLI, you just plug that in from the top and the bottom. Make sure they're the left headers. So that's all you need to do for two-way SLI. If you do have three-way SLI, then you would use a three-way SLI port. Three-way SLI, yay! And then just plug that in. And sometimes the cards are not on the same level, so You might actually have to push the cards up or down a little bit and maybe loosen the screws. But this is irrelevant since we're only going to be running two-way SLI anyway, so we're not going to be needing this. But that's how you would install one if you did have three-way SLI. So that's it for the graphics card edition, and I think we don't actually need any more power cords. We still need the hard drive power cord, which is SATA, and the DVD drive power cord. But that's it, and after that I can put this Cooler Master plastic thing here, which will block the power cords so you can't see them, which makes the case look even more cleaner. But I'm going to do that later once I have everything else set up. See you in the next episode.